Okay, good morning class. In continuation for our topic last meeting, I am going to discuss to you today the lesson 4, which is the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. His or her person, profession, and business. So here is the learning outcome. At the end of the lesson, the students must have explained how a professional teacher should conduct himself or herself as a person in the teaching profession and in business. Now let's talk about the teacher and the profession. After discussing how a professional teacher relates with primary stakeholders, the learners, with secondary stakeholders, the parents, with external holders such as the teaching community and school officials, higher authorities, let us see how the professional teacher should conduct himself or herself as a person in the teaching profession and in business. In this time, I am going to read the article for the teacher and the profession. Section 1. Every teacher shall actively help to ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. So for section 2, every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, should make the best preparation for the career teaching, and should be at his best at all times in the practice of his profession. Section 3. Every teacher shall participate in the continuing professional education or CPE program of the Professional Regulation Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive. For Section 4, every teacher shall help if duty authorized to seek support for the school, but shall not make improper misinterpretations through personal advertisements and other questionable means. And Section 5. Every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it as a dignified means for earning a decent living. So the next one is all about the teacher as a person. So Article 13, the teacher as a person is the focus of the second part of this lesson, which is lesson 4. You may want to reread the lesson and the demands of society from teacher as a person in chapter 2, lesson 2. So how does the professional teacher carry herself or himself as a person? This is the Article 13, the teacher as a person. Section 1. A teacher shall live with dignity in all places at all times. Section 2. A teacher shall place premium upon self-respect and self-discipline as the principle of personal behavior in all relationships with others in all situations. Section 3. A teacher shall maintain at all times a dignified personality which could serve as model worthy of emulation by learners, peers, and others. And Section 4. A teacher shall always recognize the Almighty God or being as a guide of his own and the destinies of men and nations. And the last one is the teacher and business. While the salaries of the teachers in the Philippines are still lower compared to other Asian member states, teachers' salaries considerably increase after EDSA. But despite the significant salary increases, teachers tend to overborrow or engage in business to seek out income. This part of lesson 4 is focused on the teacher and his or her own involvement in business.